Hello everyone, welcome to Ways Hop. Today in Ways Hop we will go through the mapping, that is the mapping of Europe, and where we will focus particularly the Ukraine. So today's focus will be on Ukraine. So we have already covered so many mappings. You can go through that. I have covered Australia, I have covered South America, North America, Africa, Europe, West Asia, Asia, and India. Every mapping in minute details we have covered in the Ways Hub. So today I thought as the Ukraine crisis is going on, the fight is going on, so there will be probable questions on that particular issue. Either might be in your essay type of question in the main examination of OPSC or UPSC. That is why I thought that will be dealt later on. So today our focus will be on the mapping of the Ukraine. So first of all, we will come to the European map where lies exactly the Ukraine. You can see the Ukraine is lies on the north of what? Black Sea. Here is your Black Sea. You can see the Ukraine. Ukraine just above the north of what? Your Black Sea. The first we will go through the neighboring country is Belarus, is Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Moldova, and the largest one is Russia. The largest one is the Russia. So these are the what? The immediate neighbor. What? They are the immediate neighbor. Once again, you can see the Belarus, Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Moldova, and okay, then you will have the largest one, Russia. So these are the neighboring countries. Whatever it is, you can see the Black Sea and Edge of Sea. Here is the Edge of Sea, this one is the Edge of Sea, this one is the Black Sea, connected through the Strait of Kerch. Okay, so these are the important location and the neighboring countries. Now we will as the fight is going on, the Belarus and Russia, they are in the one side because Belarus is supported and the Belarus is hosting the Russian army against the Ukraine, and everyone aware of the fact. So Indian students is been evacuated through the Poland, through the Romania, through the Hungary, through the Slovakia, through the Moldova. These are the reason where the Indian students and the people of the European people, I will say what, the Ukraine people, the common man, the common woman, the child, they are escaping their state, their country, to safeguard their lives from this dangerous war through these countries. Through this country, the peoples, that means the migration has started, and the peoples are moving to this part of the European Union, this part of the NATO. Okay, so let's move to the other parts of the mapping. The next slide we will go through. Here you can see the Ukraine. The capital is Kiev. Okay, so here you can see the capital Kiev, population 41.6 million. So here you can see the population, because when you are writing the mains examination question, that time it could be used as a value addition. Okay, there will be 24 regions with Crimea. The capital is Kyiv. Currency you can see, that is what in short, that is UAH. The currency, the World Happiness Report, it was around you can see the 4561. Okay, then the official language, Ukrainian official language, that is the scored got the Ukraine. Now you can see the Ukraine map. Here you can see one thing, you can see the Odessa port, one of the most and the major seaport of Ukraine, the most important seaport of Ukraine and the largest port in this part of the world. In this part of the world, where Ukraine is having its all force and Russia is trying to capture this one. This one is the Crimea, already annexed by Russia in the year 2014. In the year 2014. Okay, let's see the others. Here you can see the maps of the provinces, how the provinces look like. This is what Luhansk and Donetsk. These two regions, Luhansk and Donetsk. Okay, This is the Kharkiv, where the fierce battle is going on. Kharkiv, Russia is wanted to capture the Kharkiv, one of the largest city of that is what Ukraine after Kiev, the major city, one of the major city. Odessa is the major city. Okay, now here you can see the important reason is the what Luhansk and Donetsk. These two regions already captured by the Russia, already captured by Russia. Why they are since like you might have heard about the Jammu and Kashmir, some separatist peoples are they are demanding that Jammu and Kashmir must be freed and it would be set into a new independent country. Okay, so like that, there are also some peoples those who are the separatist called as the separatist. Okay, they're also demanding that separatist people, they're demanding that Donetsk and Luhansk region must be declared independent. Okay, must be declared independent by the separatist. So, and these regions, the Russian language is spoken. The Russian language is spoken. So that is also one of the most important point. And Odessa, here is also the Russian language spoken. People do speak, and here is also, so that is why Russia also trying to capture those area where the people having affinity with the Russian culture, with the Russian language. That is why. Okay, you can see the cave, and that is why to capture the cave, the Russia has sent army through the Belarus, and Belarus is helping Russia in this particular war. You can see the here again the Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Moldova, Romania, okay, and Russia. These are the what the neighboring countries. Here the Black Sea, Odessa port. Here is the Odessa port. Here is your edge of sea. Okay, and Strait of Kerch lies here. Here you can see the edge of sea. Okay, everyone, edge of sea and the Kerch. Here you can see the Kerch city, the Strait of Kerch. Strait of Kerch to connect the Black Sea and Azov Sea. Odessa port, one of the largest port in this particular region. Kiev, you can see Kiev. Okay, Don River, Russia, coming from Russia. Here you can see the ethno-linguistic map of Ukraine. This particular red color is the Ukrainian speaking people. Okay, the pink color mostly Ukraine dominated. This is also dominated by the Ukraine language. The yellow color you can see mostly Russian speaking. Here is the Russian speaking. Here is the Russian speaking, and this one is the significant Russian speaking peoples are there. So as I was also talking about initially that this Odessa region also dominated by the Russian linguistic people. This is Russian majority people, Russian linguistic majority people. That is why Crimea was. This is what Crimea. And next in 2014, hence at that time it was used to be the G8 countries. And after annexing the Crimea in 2014, Russia was removed from the G8 countries. Now there is G7 countries, lies no more G8 countries. So presently also you can see the sanctions are also running on Russia. So though the sanctions are not running right now, the history backs to the 2014 when Crimea was annexed. That time the exact the sanctions were started by the Western countries, particularly led by the USA. And presently, at the present crisis is going on, so the sanctions, I would say, sanctions are running. Okay, now recently you might have heard about that, or you might be aware of the fact is that Russia also banned the import of the oils from the, sorry, the US also banned the import of the oil from Russia as well. Okay, So these are the linguistic maps. So this is also significant map, so that will give you the idea okay, why exactly this region is been attacked by Russia. Russia is attacking this region, Russia is attacking this region, Russia is attacking this region. Why this region are having substantial people, those who are backing the Russian what army. So here you can see this patch of the land, this white color patch of the land, predominantly Russian speaking. This is also the Russian speaking peoples are also living over this region. So on an average, I will say from this particular region, for all other peoples dominated, of almost half of the Ukraine is dominated by the Russians speaking people, those who are having affinity with the Russian culture, Russian languages, and they want to be with Russia. Ukraine, the Kiev. Crimea, I was talking about. Crimea was annexed by Russia in 2014. On the same separatist, you can see the separatist, they are controlling this region. That is the what Donetsk region and Luhansk region. Also, here is the Luhansk region. So Luhansk region. So they already these people, those who are the separatists in this region, they want to be separate from the Ukraine. They neither want to be the part of Russia, and Russia wants to create some buffer state. Though Ukraine, as Ukraine tried to be the member of NATO, so Russia thought it would be better to what teach a lesson to the Ukraine and make Ukraine as buffer state. If not possible, then capture this region, whole region, capture this region, and makes this region what free from the Ukraine and establish some sort of the that is what I would say divide and rule policy. So Russia is like on that. If not whole Ukraine as a whole, then parts will be separated. Some parts will be separated, and this part will be separated from the Ukraine, and they will establish the sovereign government over there by the Russia. Russia is trying to do so in that particular region. So you can have here is the rivers map. You can see the Dnieper River, which is coming through the cave. Okay, the Dnieper River. This is also important river. Okay, and here you can see the Dniester River. Here is the Dnieper. Here is the Dniester River. Odessa port, Dniester River. Apart from that, you can have the what? Tisa River, and here would be the your what? Uh, this would be the Delta region of the Black Sea, Delta region from where the Danube River also coming out. Here the Danube River is coming and falling into the Black Sea. Here is the Danube, Dniester, and this one is the Dnieper River. Okay, so these are the important rivers in this particular region of the world. Here you can see the important cities: Odessa, Crimea, Mariupol. This is the largest city and where the fierce battle is going on in the Mariupol. Okay, everybody have heard Kharkiv. You might have heard about the Kharkiv. Okay, so these are the region, and this is the what Chanville. These three cities are hugely bomb blasted by the Russia. That is what Chanville, Kharkiv, Mariupol, Odessa. So, though Odessa is not hugely bombarded, but Odessa also. Okay, then you can see the cave as well. So these are the important cities: Kharkiv, Mariupol, the southern city; Odessa, the southern city; and Chanville. These are the what the explosion reported. You can see here is the explosion reported. Okay, so there is huge explosion is already going on, and everybody aware of the fact. So this was the Russian. This is the Russian invasion, and the map you can see the Russian peoples are armies. You can let's have the Russian unit prior to the invasion. Russia stationed their army here, here, all around three side from the three side Russia have stationed their army. Then they started to attack from again here as well. Okay, so from all around they are attacking the Ukraine which was won in the early 1990s. In the early what 1990s it won. It was probably August month, in the month of August 1991. Okay, the August, probably it would be August 25 August 1991. Ukraine born as a sovereign nation by the through the disintegration of the Russia. Russia got disintegrated in the 1990s, and in 1991 August 25 August, that gave on to the Ukraine a new sovereign state in the European Europe with the capital Kiev. Okay, so this is all about the Ukraine, and you might have some knowledge, so that by going through this map, you will have idea which regions are the most attacked region. Thank you all.